Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an amazing story called The Friendly Frankenstein. It's all about kindness, friendship, and learning to accept others for who they truly are. Stay tuned for a heartwarming adventure. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss a story. Let's get started. In a small village surrounded by dark forests, lived a tall and gentle creature named Frankie. Created in a lab, he looked like a monster with stitches and bolts, but his heart was pure gold. Frankie loved helping people, but his appearance scared everyone away. He longed for friends. Every day, Frankie wandered through the village, hoping to make friends. He smiled and waved, but people hid or ran in fear. Why do they fear me? Frankie wondered. He looked in the mirror and saw the stitches and scars, but he didn't understand why they mattered so much. One day, a group of children were playing by the river when one of them, a little girl named Lucy, fell into the water. The current was strong, and she was swept away. Frankie saw the commotion and rushed to help. With his long arms, he reached out and pulled Lucy to safety. As Frankie set Lucy down on the ground, the children screamed and ran away. Lucy, though grateful for being saved, looked at Frankie with wide, frightened eyes. She didn't know whether to thank him or run like the others. Frankie smiled gently, trying to show her he meant no harm. "It's okay," Frankie said softly. "I won't hurt you. I just wanted to help." Lucy was still scared but noticed how kind his voice was. She hesitated and then whispered, "Thank you." Frankie smiled wider, his heart swelling with hope. "You're welcome," he replied. The next day, Lucy told her friends about how Frankie had saved her. Some were skeptical, while others were curious. "Maybe he's not so bad," one boy named Jack said. They decided to visit the spot by the river again, this time keeping an eye out for Frankie. When Frankie saw the children return, he was nervous. What if they run away again, he thought. But instead of running, Lucy and her friends walked up to him cautiously. "Are you really a monster?" one of them asked. Frankie shook his head. "No, I just want to be your friend." The children were still unsure, but Lucy stepped forward and smiled. "He saved me," she reminded them. Slowly, Jack and the others started to relax. "Do you want to play with us?" Jack asked. Frankie's eyes lit up. "I'd love to," he said, his voice full of joy. Frankie joined the children in their games, and soon they forgot all about his appearance. They played tag, hide and seek, and even built a fort together. Frankie's strength made building the fort easy, and his kindness made the children laugh and feel safe. As days passed, more children joined them, and Frankie became a part of their group. He was no longer seen as a scary monster, but as a gentle friend. The village adults, however, still weren't convinced. They warned their children to stay away from the creature. One evening, a group of adults came to the riverbank, demanding Frankie leave the village. "He's dangerous," they shouted. The children stood in front of Frankie, protecting him. "He's our friend," Lucy cried. "He saved my life and has been nothing but kind to us." The villagers were taken aback by the children's loyalty. "But look at him," one man argued. "He looks like a monster." Lucy stepped forward again and said, "It's not about how someone looks, it's about who they are on the inside. Frankie is kind and caring. That's what matters." The villagers murmured among themselves, unsure of what to do. Then, the village elder, who had been silently watching, stepped forward. "Lucy is right," he said. "We should not judge anyone by their appearance. Frankie has shown more kindness than most of us." Slowly, the villagers began to see Frankie in a new light. One by one, they apologized for their fear and misunderstanding. Frankie, with his big heart, forgave them all. "I just want to be friends," he said. And from that day on, the village welcomed him with open arms. Frankie became a beloved member of the village, helping wherever he could. The children loved playing with him, and the adults appreciated his hard work and gentle nature. He taught them all a valuable lesson. Kindness and acceptance are what make someone truly beautiful. As Frankie walked through the village, he no longer felt alone. He had friends, and he was loved not for how he looked, but for who he was. And he knew that, no matter how different someone might appear, What truly matters is the goodness in their heart. What an incredible story about friendship and acceptance. We hope you enjoyed the Friendly Frankenstein and learned that kindness always shines brighter than appearances. If you love this story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. See you in the next adventure.